the pick on the second time, I will again say pass, and then you will draw for a third time.
Does the team pass go back into the hat?
It does not. It
That's
stays
bullshit.
out. All right. If we get to a third draw, I have to have that team no matter what.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So let me do a little bit of shaking up. Go ahead and pick the first team.
Come on, Wizards.
Wizards are in there.
76ers.
They have a good chance at getting to the finals. I'm going to have to say pass on the 76ers.
We don't want you anyway.
There's not much for me to get excited about with the Sixers.
We don't want you anyway. Get your hat picking ass out of
Max,
here.
Ben Simmons, and what they give Tobias Harris?
A lot of money.
The Blazers.
Oh, the Blazers! Jesus Christ. This is rough, because I'm afraid I'm going to get like the fucking Hornets. I'm going to take the Blazers.
You're going to take the Blazers.
I'm taking the Blazers.
You want to see what the
I want to
third
see
one
what
would be?
if it's going to be the Bucks, the Nuggets, or the Jazz. I'm
You
going to
don't
be
get
pissed.
to have it. You
I'm
chose the Blazers.
with the Blazers.
Come on.
It would have been the Suns.
Oh, yeah, Blazers was a good pick.
Good.
All right, big game Dame. Yeah.
Did you, now that you're rooting for the Blazers, did you hear Damian Lillard's response to his buzzer beater against OKC on some radio?
He did it for
program?
Seattle.
He's like, yeah. What can I say? That was for Seattle.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
It's going to have to be.
Blazing for life.
Rip City.
Rip City. Ripping that bong city. I'm just kidding. I do not smoke marijuana. Dan Antoni Sports does not condone the recreational use of any drugs, whether legal or not legal. Anyways, so, what do you guys think? Me as a Blazers fan.
Fits you well, I guess.
Did I make a mistake by not taking the 76ers?
You're going to get some cheap swag because it's just one season.
I'm not going to get any swag.
I mean, it's not it's an off the cuff team. So that, I mean, I don't run into many Blazers fans, so it'll be interesting watching somebody follow a team that's really outside of our area. And I mean, I already follow the Sixers anyway. So
You want to know what made my decision for the 76ers being a no? Not having Jimmy Butler. If he was there, it would have been a
fuck
yes.
Jimmy Butler.
He's fun.
That's yes, but that fun is also a problem in locker rooms.
If Jimmy Butler were still there, I probably would have said yes to the Sixers.
Whatever, I don't
But that's okay. I got big game Dame.
That's fine. I'll gladly take Johnson and whoever the other guy was that we got.
Yeah,
on
go
the
ahead and take your
Sixers.
Johnson, whatever.
And
Tobias
take-
Harris.
Yeah. Well, no, Tobias Harris was on the team last year.
Yeah.
So, they went out and they got. Hang on. Let me see who it was. I was just talking about this the other day, and now names are passing me.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. They got Al Horford.
Oh, yeah. Defense, yes. Offense, eh.
Yeah, but that makes a pretty strong defense down low between him and Embiid.
Yeah.
And I forget who the other one was that they acquired because God damn it, what was his name? He was on the Heat beforehand.
He was on the Heat. I don't know who it would be. Well,
Josh Richardson, not.
Oh, Josh
Yeah.
Richardson. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
That's a tall lineup.
That is a tall lineup, but you know who else is tall and can't do shit? Kristaps Porzingis.
So what do I fucking care about him?
I'm just saying, tall doesn't mean great. Anyways,
You're right. Ben Simmons is tall, can't shoot for shit.
Jesus Christ, he missed like 103 pointers in a row. Oh, God.
He's not the shooter on the team. And quite frankly, I'll take Josh Richardson instead of J.J. Redick.
I mean, J.J. Redick... Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of J.J. Redick.
He shoots the three. That's all he does. He's not good for anything else, really. He can play semi-decent defense.
Yeah, and he was good for the locker room. He's a good veteran presence.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't have anything against J.J. Redick. That being said, I'd rather have Josh Richardson than J.J. Redick if I want to win games.
Yeah, fuck Duke.
Well, that's beside the point.
Yeah, so we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be talking about tonight, and that is the Big 12!
I'm going to take a nap.
You're not going to take a nap.
God damn it.
You are not going to take a nap.
Boo! Wendy Testaburger, boo!
Wendy Testaburger, boo?
Yes. Cartman from South Park.
I
Yeah,
get
Wendy
the
gets up to
reference.
do show and tell, and that's what he does. Boo, Wendy Testaburger, boo! So I use that for my voice of disapproval for anything.
Okay.
Yep.
So, the biggest stories in the Big 12, and there's not much. The Big 12 is just a big old
mess.
fucking mess. Yeah. New coaches
Meh.
and quarterbacks. Other than that, they don't really have much.
I'm not
Going
expecting
on.
a lot out of the Big 12 this year.
I'm expecting a lot out of a couple of people. One, I keep hearing all sorts of shit being talked about how Sam Ehlinger is a great quarterback and how Texas is back. I don't fucking think they're back. If they can prove me wrong this season, then I will say, you know what, Texas is back. But until they don't lose to a team like Maryland 2 years in a row, I'm going to have a hard time believing it.
I typed in Big 12, why should I care? And the first 4 things I got back from Google are all from the Big 12.
Why should I care? Is Don, or not Don, is Beebe still the commissioner of the Big 12?
Don Beebe?
I don't remember if his first name was Don.
Yeah,
What,
from Buffalo?
No, it's a
You
different.
said the commissioner of the Big 12?
Yeah, or the
It's Bob Bosley.
Okay.
I only know that because he defends 3 days ago. Bosley, I don't know if that's pronounced your name. I don't fucking care, to be honest with you. Defends the Big 12 against no defensive rep. ESPN article.
How can you defend it?
I'm looking into that.
2 teams in that fucking conference play defense. Who are the 2 teams? Let's see if you guys can figure it out. Who are the 2 teams in that fucking conference that play defense?
Let's take a look, see here.
Oh.
I'll tell you. It's Iowa State and TCU. That's it.
Yeah, TCU plays defense, yeah. And Iowa State
Oklahoma's
can.
trying, aren't they?
Well, their defensive strategy is to just not be on the field. Well, I'm sorry. What was that, O'Shea?
I said, didn't Oklahoma fire their DC like midway through last season?
Yeah, but Oklahoma's defensive plan is to just not leave the field on offense.
True.
Can't have a bad defense if we don't have to play it.
Yeah, it works for them in the in conference. Do you think there's any chance they lose? Beating out the conference again?
Yes, actually, I do. Do I know who I think is going to win it? No. Do I think it won't be Oklahoma? No. Do I think that a team like TCU or West Virginia or Oklahoma State at any time could upset Oklahoma, and then a team like Texas sneak to win the conference? Yeah, absolutely. I do. The question that I have for you meaning you 3, do you actually think Jalen Hurts can produce the same way Baker Mayfield did, the same way Kyler Murray did? Maybe not in terms of the numbers, but in quality starts and wins. Remember, Jalen Hurts did get Alabama to the national championship game.
Yeah, everyone's saying he's a star. I don't know if he's a star. I think he's good. I feel like I haven't really seen greatness. So I mean, it's a really big prove it year, obviously. But from what I've seen, no, I don't think they'll be to that level.
Okay. Now,
Because he hasn't played, has he? Ever
no,
since?
he played in a couple games, actually played. I mean, he played a lot because Tua didn't play in the fourth quarter of 11 of their 13 games.
Okay, but pressure wasn't exactly on either.
Tua didn't play for 4 whole quarters of the championship game.
What was that?
I said Tua also didn't play for all 4 quarters of the national championship.
Yeah, apparently not. But
I just watched the highlights of that, and it just, it felt good to watch it all over again.
now,
He was pretty beat up by it.
the problem with the argument that you made about not seeing anything great from him is he didn't have to be great. He had Calvin Ridley as a fucking safety blanket. He had great running backs. He had Bo fucking Scarborough as a running back. That man will fucking eat you up and spit you out. He didn't need to be great. Alabama as a whole was great. Don't threaten you with a good time. Oh, I'm not threatening, I'm inviting. But, seriously, Jalen Hurts, do you think he has what it takes to be successful at Oklahoma? I'm not talking about is he going to be good enough to play in the NFL. I'm not talking about, where will he be, in comparison to other Oklahoma quarterbacks. Do you think he can be good enough to bring Oklahoma back to the playoff and maybe win a championship?
I'm going to say no.
Is it no because of him or no because of the rest of the team?
I mean, leaning more to no because of him, I have to say. But
I am going to say no as well, but not because of him. They didn't win a championship with Baker. They didn't win a championship with Kyler. And I don't think Jalen Hurts is the same kind of player that they were. I think Jalen is a little bit more cerebral and calculated with the way he plays. So in the mental aspect, I think he is superior to Kyler and to Baker. Baker and Kyler basically were that hectic, chaotic, run the fuck around until something opens up. And that's not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts goes through his progressions. If he sees nothing, he just runs it. But he doesn't do it in an annoying way where he just doesn't think he sees anything and runs. He actually looks to throw the ball. He just doesn't throw the ball much.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tony, Dan O'Shea, what do you guys think? Do you think that Jalen Hurts, transfer from Alabama, can make a real impact at Oklahoma?
Dan, you want to go first?
I'm kind of on board with you there. I don't see Oklahoma being a real threat to get to the championship. Maybe on the cusp of playoffs. They'd have to have a few things go right, including that defense that we were just talking about. I think Jalen will be, I think he'll be good there. I think he'll win, a majority of his games, and I think they'll be looking solid, but I don't see them as a team getting there. I don't know if that's on him. You brought up some good points there. But I don't think we'll see anything too spectacular. But hey, hopefully he proves me wrong and is fantastic, because why not?
Okay. Tony, Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma, good, bad, what you think?
I think he's going to have a decent year. I think it's going to be more coaching and more his wide receivers that help him to reach this level. Plus the defense that you're going up against is taking clearly a step down from what you were seeing from where you were. So the game might be easier for him, and I think we will see a good performance from him. I think Oklahoma will still have